crown, and it's called Resilience. And it's this bronze sculpture right here, and it looks like a giant crushed Solo cup, which is really quite funny. I like that it's called Resilience. And the hashtag for this is hashtag Solo Together.
I mean, it wasn't so resilient, this Solo cup.
No,
Doesn't look like.
it didn't make it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I love that it's a giant Solo cup. I wish it was a little bit red. It should be like the classic red
Yeah, agreed.
Solo, don't you think?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
We're going to go back. We're going to show you the entrance to the British Building, which I'm not sure if people call it so much the British Building anymore, but it is where it was originally called the British Building, because this is where the, not the British Embassy, I'm coming up with the wrong word off the top of my head. What's the word I'm thinking? British Empire is where they would have had their New York offices here. But above the doors right here, we have these 9 gilded allegorical figures that are just represent industries that were considered major sources of income for the British Empire: coal and salt and tobacco, sugar, cotton, wool.
We'll do, of course, a long shot here. We'll try to give this a shot. All right, there we go. Our gimbal liked
us on that one.
All right, there we go. There's that long shot for you. I'm gonna go back now. Okay.
Lisa, I'm not sure of the question, so I'm not sure how to answer that. So that could be a good Google. That goes above me. That goes above my pay grade. No, I just honestly don't. I'm just not sure what the reference is, to be honest. It could be my ignorance coming through. Apologies for that. But this is the St. Patrick's Cathedral, a neo-Gothic cathedral erected in 1879. This was designed by James Renwick Jr., and he also did the Smithsonian Institution building in Washington, D.C. He did St. Bartholomew's Church here in Manhattan. It's made of brick clad in marble, all from the Northeast. F. Scott Fitzgerald and Zelda got married here. Really a beautiful building.
Yeah, let's just do one more long shot here. Just because you can get that whole front section. Gosh, that is just a stunning building. I don't know if anybody was here in New York City before the St. Patrick's got cleaned and renovated, but it was so full of soot, and it was just this dark, dirty color. And they really did a great job with renovating it.
It just got a little peoply all of a sudden.
Yeah, so dodging some people.
We're going to give you one more terrific shot of St. Patrick's Cathedral as we come behind Atlas. You're going to see Atlas coming into view, which was a collaboration between a couple of the artists we've mentioned all along our walk today, Lee Lowry and Renee Chambellan, who did those original plaques that we saw underneath the Radio City awning. So Atlas was erected in 1937, this bronze statue based on a sketch by Chambellan. And we'll come back here to this iconic spot. We're waiting for somebody to get the same picture we're going for. And you'll see why, because it is an iconic little picture right here. So the sculpture is about 15 feet tall. I mean, look at that. Most people walk right by, not realizing the better picture of Atlas is from behind.
Yeah.
About 15 feet tall, or 4.6 meters. The entire statue is about 45 feet tall when you include the pedestal. So in Greek mythology, Atlas was half man, half god, and led a war against the Olympic gods.
Sorry, I'm just giving a long shot here. I should have warned you. Couldn't squeeze it in.
Because I was yammering.
Well, no, you're just giving me the information.
Well, it's also raining, so you can blame it on the rain. But after his defeat, he was condemned to carry the weight of the world on his shoulders, so that was his punishment.
All right. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, we should go in.
Yeah.
Let's go through this building.
So now we're going into the eastern entrance of the International Building, 630 Fifth Avenue. I have to take the gimbal from Patrick. And we'll head into the lobby here, which is really quite beautiful. Now, this artwork that's in here, it came about a little bit later. My goodness, I couldn't push the the revolving door so well. So notice all around us, all of a sudden, it's this beautiful gold, kind of bronze color all around us. It's known as Light and Movement, and it's by Michio Ahara. So Nelson Rockefeller, John D. Rockefeller's son, commissioned this work in 1978 to update the lobby of the International Building. So we have nearly 1,600 rectangular metal leaves with gold patinas that are individually attached to stainless steel cables. So all those little kind of dots that what look like little lights on your screen hanging, those are little squares that are attached along cables. Now also in here we get to finally see some of Joel Guyton's original sculptures, some of these vases that he created. And if you tuned in a little bit late, I'll give you a little more information on him again. So he is from Miami, he's Nicaraguan born. He loves the idea of storytelling through his artwork, so he weaves in themes from his family all throughout here. Lots of different colors and styles, and the idea is to celebrate the Central American traditions. And then we've been seeing the photographs earlier of his work, but now we're actually getting to see these real works. This is only up through the end of April, by the way. I think it's through the end of April, so then it'll switch. I haven't seen if they've announced what the new artwork is. I haven't seen it yet.
Really terrific.
Yeah.
I mean, God, they are stunning. Get that up close. Holy moly.
Yeah, the detail's incredible. Terracotta. A little bit of, it looks like it's so unbelievably almost mirrored, so it might not be gold leaf, it might be like an actual gold enamel paint in a way.
It's terracotta, but he like put lines in there to make it look like almost like rope.
Yeah.
That's really remarkable.
Yeah, it really does look like rope. We have one more window from Joel Guyton. And I don't know who the people are in the photographs, but I do know that he picked family and friends to use. So I'm guessing that's some, abuela or something. Here's the information. There's his name somebody asked about. And we're going to head out now to the western side of the International Building. We're going to head out the western exit to show off our very last sculpture on our very last Art of Rockefeller Center tour, actually. I hate to be the bearer of bad news if you didn't know, but this will be our last Art of Rockefeller Center tour on Hego. So we'll head out here and we'll see our last piece, which is called News, and it's by Isamu Noguchi. And look at the clock above the exit here. I love that.
I love this clock.
So again, I'll steal the gimbal from Patrick after we get a good shot of this. And we'll head outside.
So cool.
To see News.
All right.
All right, there he goes. Goodbye, Patrick. Don't go too far. All right. So, this one I find interesting because it doesn't have the gold look of everything else. It's more of this kind of pewter look, but it's really stainless steel is where it is. But again, this is by Isamu Noguchi, and this symbolizes the business of the building's former tenant, the Associated Press, or the AP as we oftentimes call it. So it depicts 5 journalists who are focused on getting the scoop. So the lines in it also depict the AP's worldwide network. I love that it's the idea of them getting the scoop. You can see one trying to get a photograph, one is trying to write on a tablet, one is typing, one is on the phone, and the other one seems to be hugging the one typing from behind.
It does. Mike said they're all ordering clothes.
Yeah, exactly. Good Amazon orders.
Yeah.
So that is the end of our Rockefeller Center tour today. So glad you all joined us. We have a late night tour today, by the way. So if you
we do.
If you're going to be up late tonight,
very late, 11:15 p.m. Right? Is our Grand Central Terminal tour tonight?
Yeah, I think so. 11:15 p.m.
We're just trying to, capture, allow viewers in